my senior year, the war broke out, shock to everybody. I enlisted in the Navy. We served in the Pacific. There was an article that appeared in the Time magazine. It was an article about a man named Ziegelboim. Ziegelboim had been in the Warsaw Ghetto. Wife and children were still there, and they smuggled him out so he could come to the West to tell the Jews of the world, of America and Britain, what was going on inside the Warsaw Ghetto and of the killings, which the Germans took great pains to hide. He quickly became discouraged and despondent by their lack of attention and seriousness, and he went back to his room and committed suicide. That had a profound impact upon me. I cut the article out of the Time magazine right there in the room where it was lying on a table, and I kept it. At the end of the war, I was admitted to the Harvard Law School. We began to learn about the concentration camps, what really went on, and about the Jews trying to get out of Europe, to get into Palestine. And I, by sheer chance, grew up in the United States, nurtured, school, place to eat and sleep all the time, secure. And there was an imbalance here, a real imbalance. I had the good life and they had horror. It was an imbalance that had to be righted. I mean, we couldn't just sit in law school while this was going on. This was history being made. We didn't go back to our second year in law school, just didn't go back. They flew us down to Miami, the Palmach guys from New York, where they took us dockside, and there was this hulk. It was a boat that didn't inspire confidence. We prepared our ship, which carried 20 officers and men. We prepared this ship so that it could accept and safely carry 1,500 people. We set out to the coast of Italy to pick up our Mapilim. In the middle of the night, the Mapilim coming from the shore, they came to the side of the ship. We had the Jacob's ladder, rope ladders. These people, men, women, children, different ages, were not only obliged to climb up this difficult ladder to get aboard the ship, but it had to be done in a hurry. I was down below when an elderly gentleman came down the corridor, and I was urging him to get in, urging people to move, and he stopped me, and he said to me in Yiddish, he said, "Wait a minute," he said, "I was once balabos in my own house." Well, it struck me right in the heart. I mean, and I could imagine my father, who was a dignified man with his own family and boss in his own house, to be in this situation totally devoid of any status and being pushed and ordered and shoved. And there, but for the grace of God, goes my father, or goes me. And we were loaded and on our way. We're headed for Palestine. When you see human beings who have individual characteristics, they're not just concepts, they're real people. They're Jews. They're like me. We're fellow Jews and what they've been through. It was a profound experience.